I love cameras like a fat boy who loves chocolate cake.
Bonsoir, je m'appelle Monsieur Jones.
What's up, fellow camera-loving people? Welcome to the Mijonju show where we talk about super cool cameras and we talk about super cool things. I got these glasses, as you can see, with a mustache. What do you call these? I don't remember. Anyway, I've got a bad sore throat, so I can't really speak too much. On today's Mijonju show, I'll be talking more about rangefinders, because most of the people are interested in rangefinders and they're asking to see more about rangefinders, so I'll show them more rangefinders. And on today's Mijonju show, I'll be talking about my M5, because, well, to me, it's one of the coolest Leica rangefinders ever. I know most people are like, no, I know some people don't like the shape of it. Well, I mean, back in the days, people hated the shape. It wasn't doing any good for the sales for Leica. So, but yeah, I actually really like the camera. I will be showing you the camera right now. Here it is. Really nice camera, like an M5. And I'll be talking about the features, how actually it's a really good camera. I don't know why some people don't like it. They probably have no good taste. You guys probably know I have a few rangefinders. The M2, the M3, the M5, and then the M9. You realize, really strange, you realize I don't have the 4, I don't have the 6, I don't have the 7, I don't have the 8. Well, that one's, yeah, sold, so. Reason is, I don't like that winder thing. It doesn't look like it. It's just the same. So I try to avoid that camera, and that's why I'm stuck with 10, 2, 3, 5, and 9. I don't know. It's my problem. Some people love that winder. It's like the perfect winder. People say perfect Leica is M6, and a bunch of guys. Most of the people think the M6 is like the best Leica film camera, because it's got a meter built in. It's a great winder. It's pretty advanced. It's got the good flash sync and everything, like pretty modern. It's the standard what you need, and it's one of the best Leica rangefinders. And I don't disagree with them. It's true. But just in my taste,
Pringles. It's good for you. No. What's the slogan again?
Je n'aime pas français, so don't blame me if I say something wrong. Firstly, I'll be telling you the bad thing about the camera, and then I'll be talking about the good stuff on this camera. Let's talk about the looks first, alright? This camera will look really good, you know, with two straps just dangling on your shoulders like that, if you can imagine, you know, like that, because it's got two strap holes here, and you can put the thing on. The bad thing is, if you put a smaller lens on it, it doesn't look good at all. Well, if it's a flat lens, it'll look pretty okay, but if you have, like, example, I've got here a Summicron, it aesthetically, it doesn't look, it looks strange in some point, so, see, it doesnn't look very nice, because it's too long, or maybe it's just me, you know. There is a spot meter. Well, that is actually a good thing, a really cool thing. It's probably the only Leica with a spot meter, or am I wrong? Correct me if I'm not right. Can you see a meter? So this is what happens. Comes back out. So it's really cool that it's got a meter right in front of right in the middle of the lens. And here's the bad thing about this. The bad thing is, if you have a collapsible lens, like a Summicron, a 50mm Summicron, the older version, the collapsible one, or I don't know, most of the collapsible rangefinder lenses will not work with this camera. It'll break it, because if the meter's out like that, and you have this lens and you collapse it, you smash it,
There goes your M5. Bye-bye, sayonara.
It's gone. It's broken. So that's one of the not so good side about it. It's not versatile with collapsible lenses. So if you're the kind of person who likes collapsible lenses, then, you know, this is not a good camera for you. Right now I'm going to show you guys inside the finder so that you can see what's going on in there. The diagonal line is the shutter speed, and the straight line is the light reading. So adjust the right aperture, get the focus right, and match up with the diagonal line to get the shot. So that was how it looks like in the finder, and you can see that there is a certain amount of goodness. Some people like it, some people don't like it. It's hard to determine the right or wrong, or the good or bad of using it in the finder, but I personally like it. It's pretty easy to use, in my opinion. The other thing is, I like this shutter speed control. It's just very simple. It's like that, and it's still the same thing, but the way you use it is just so much different. You know, if you're the kind of guy who needs a rangefinder for work, like, well, I don't know how it'll be for work, but, you know, more vigorously. I don't know if I got the word right, but if you're the kind of guy who just gotta use this more vigorously. I hope that's right English. The shutter speed, aperture, focus. So this is the two fingers. This is the aperture finger. This is the focus finger. Okay, the aperture finger. Shutter speed, and this is the shutter. Okay, in this case I'll just be using like a get the shutter speed right, aperture right. You know, in this case it'd be like 30, and then you know at f2 or something. Yeah, got it right I guess. Yeah, and then yeah, focus. Clock it. Camera porn.